All right. Good afternoon to everybody out there watching. Thank you for checking out my previous videos, and I've got several hits on the podcast that I did for the Cavaliers and the Celtics last Sunday. The NCAA tournament is on the way already. I already saw that Old Dominion had the first upset of the tournament against Notre Dame. I was waffling a bit between actually choosing that as an upset, but I'll be honest with you guys. I put in Notre Dame and I already lost on that one, so I don't have any bets going on or anything. And really, the first and second rounds are really tedious. Like you can kind of gather that because it's been I haven't really been very convicted in making a video about these first and second rounds of March Madness, but I'm really trying to get in it and make something up for you guys. So I just wanted to tell you all my upsets for the first round. I haven't put together the second round yet. I'll do that tomorrow and talk about all the things that in which I am wrong. I just paused my game between BYU and Florida, where it's tied 81-81 in the second overtime. Thank you God for DVR. So that's a good thing. Get that if any of you are making a decision on that. But let me tell you a few of my upsets. I have San Diego State University over Tennessee. San Diego State won the Mountain West Conference championship. They've had a lot of tests against UNLV, UNM of course, who was their number 8 in the country, and BYU, who BYU is still up if they're gonna survive. But I picked them number 11 over a 6 Tennessee for one upset. I also picked not as much, but I mean a 9 over an 8. Florida State over Gonzaga, Gonzaga in the WAC, and Florida State in the ACC against Maryland, Duke, and what have you. Of course, Florida State, they're in a good conference. I'm picking the conference over Gonzaga because that's just I think that's the wisest choice. I decided to pick at first. I had Washington over Marquette, but I stuck with the Big East and Marquette. Clemson and Missouri. I'm picking Missouri because I'm going to Missouri. 10 over a 7. The teams are pretty close, and I like Missouri with. I mean, they've been playing in the Big 12 North. Kansas State, Kansas, Nebraska. I mean, big challenges there, along with the likes of Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and Texas in the Big 12 South. Another upset, I have Louisville over California, a 9 over an 8. Louisville, I'm going to pick Pitino, the top coach, over that. Of course, you don't get a huge amount of preparation before the tournament, but I'm going to take Pitino over Cal because I'm just not impressed at all with the Pac-10's basketball productions thus far. And my final upset is number 10 St. Mary's over Richmond. St. Mary's has a higher free throw percentage than Richmond does, and so I really feel that into the end. I mean, you remember back a couple of years ago, Memphis against Kansas. Memphis misses 2 clutch free throws, and then Maurice Chalmers gets the game tying shot to go into overtime in the national championship, and then Kansas runs away with it in the first overtime. So far those are my first picks. There's no telling. I could already be wrong about BYU as well. I saw that Villanova was tied up with Robert Morris, but I'm going to take. I mean, it's going to be up to free throws for either of those teams going into the end. So we'll see what happens, and feel free to give me your comments, what you like and dislike about this. Of course, I have all the number 1s, number 2s, number 3s, number 4s going through, and that's about it. So I'll give a little bit more of an in-depth bracket, hopefully on Saturday, so I can get this thing all the way through. And so hope you all are enjoying the tournament thus far. Hope all your teams are being very successful. And I'll be honest, I'm a Duke fan, so probably I don't think I'll put them in the tournament championship, but I'm probably going to send them all the way up through at least the Final Four and probably get taken out by Kentucky. So there's a little hint of what I'm leaning towards. Haven't given you a hint of what I'm going to pick for the Midwest or the West. But until then, go Atlanta Braves. Have a good rest of the day. This is Ginger on the Rocks, signing out.